stretching away from the spine, the side ribs starting to expand, the rib cage starting to lift, and the collarbones rising. Then on exhale it reverses. The collarbones lower, the rib cage narrows, and the abdomen contracts. Take your time. Don't force. In fact, the slower this is, the more effective and powerful its effects. Continue with that slow, smooth Ujjayi breath, getting it deeper and more even. It's important that you never force. Just stay very conscious of being relaxed, but filling your body with the power and energy of the breath. Keep your mind focused and quiet while you start to feel the inner sound of your breath, filling the body and the mind. As you get your breath more full, feel it filling into new parts of the lungs. So now, even after just a couple minutes of practice, you discover that you've revitalized yourself. The practice of Ujjayi helps create equilibrium and a balance that gives us more energy and calm. Now with that feeling, let's move into the workout by finishing our last breath. Now let's lower the hands to the knees and the chin to the chest. Slowly begin to reopen your eyes, and gradually we're going to stretch our legs out. Now to begin our workout, we're going to come up to fours. So let's come up to our hands and knees. To find the right position, place your hands on the floor about shoulder distance apart and have the index fingers pointing straight ahead. Now the knees are about 4 inches apart. We're going to lift the chest as high away from the floor as we can. And lift the chin just enough so that you're looking at a point about 2 feet in front of your hands. This is our inhale position. As we exhale, turn from the hips. Pull the tailbone toward the chin and round the upper back as much as you can, chin to the chest. Deep breath in. Keep the arms straight and lift the chin and expand the chest as much as you can. Okay, full breath. Let's keep going. You're going to exhale and round the spine. Spread the upper back. Again, take a deep breath in, lift the chest, keeping the arms straight. As you exhale, pull the chin to the chest and feel the abdomen contract the spine, pressing down through your arms. Again, breathe in, the chest rises. Feel your lower belly stretch and like you're lengthening the front of the spine. Keep moving on your exhale, chin to the chest, abdomen in, tailbone toward the face. And deep inhale moves the spine the opposite way. Create as much length and opening in the spine as you can. Again, breathe out and round. Okay, return to the inhale position. Now we're going to go into downward facing dog. So let's curl the toes into the floor. On an exhale, push the hips as high as you can in the air. Use the top of your thighs to pull the hips as high as you can. And as you press down through the inside of your arms, feel as though you're stretching your waist as long as possible. Keep the neck soft and your breath smooth. Now if your back is long, go ahead and start to sink the heels and really reach back through the inner thighs so that the heels are sinking, the tailbone and sit bones are turning up, and you're getting a strong and complete stretch of the hamstrings while you elongate the spine. Keep the upper arms active so the inside of the elbows are straight and you're pushing the floor away from you. That's great. Okay, a couple more breaths. Remember to keep the neck relaxed. Now, to come out of the pose, slightly bend the knees. And we're going to start to walk the hands back toward the feet. Relax the neck when you get there. To come up, press down through the heels. Draw the belly in toward the spine for lower back support. And if you even need to, go ahead and place the hands on tops of the thighs. That's great. As you round up, keep the chin into the chest if you need to. And then let's slowly bring the head level. Excellent. So go ahead and step to the front of your mat. And we're going to stand into mountain pose, inside edges of the feet together. Now each time you practice mountain pose, you're realigning the spine and you're learning to refocus your attention. Press down through the heels, inside and outside of the balls of the feet. Draw the kneecaps up into the thighs and feel the thigh bones themselves moving back toward your hamstrings. The tailbone draws down toward the heels, and feel as though you stretch the waist off the hips. The rib cage lifts, shoulders are wide and relaxed. So one more deep breath while you hold mountain pose. Feel the top of your head stretching toward the ceiling and the shoulders relaxing down toward your hands. Okay, now let's warm up our legs and our shoulders a little bit. Go ahead and open up your feet about 2.5 feet apart. And we'll sink nice and low. Now take a look that your knees stay over your heels. And the spine is tall. Even tilt the tailbone slightly toward the floor. Let's bring our arms level to the floor. And now rotate the arms, large circles. We'll start. Great. We'll go about 15 times each way, starting to generate some circulation for the shoulders and also building strength into our legs.